very comfily, very comfily. Hey guys, it's Emma here from Cookeville RV Marine, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new floor plan from Brinkley. This is a 2026 Brinkley Model Ix 23X. Now guys, we know that you're going to be able to find this brand new Brinkley all over the states, but what you can't find is another Cookeville RV and Marine. We are family owned and operated. That means we're going to treat you like family every single step of the way, and we are not like those corporate guys. Also, before we begin, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell notification to be notified every time we post a video just like this. Let's get started. I know you guys are probably wondering, Emma, now what's the difference between a Brinkley Model Ix and what's the difference between a Model I of a Brinkley? Well, the biggest reason being that this Model Ix is very lightweight compared to the Model I, and it's a more affordable option, so that's really nice for Brinkley to introduce into the travel trailer industry. This is a half-ton towable travel trailer, so that means you're going to be able to pull it with your larger SUVs and even your smaller trucks, which is super nice for Brinkley to offer. What makes this Ix stand out against other half-ton towable trailers in the industry is that we have things in this unit such as a porcelain toilet, and even dishwasher prep, guys, which is a huge plus. Over on your entertainment side, the first thing that we're gonna pick out is that it has an awning that extends almost to the whole entire camper. So you're gonna be able to keep the party going all night long. And to help with that, we have an LED light strip, which you're able to control inside that we'll take a look at in a few minutes. We also have frameless windows that are gonna be super nice, especially because these are different. They don't just extend 3 inches from the inside, they extend 6 inches, which is super nice for Brinkley to include. We also have a plug over here so that you're able to keep the party going even more outside and plug up a TV if you're wanting to watch the big game or even your electronic devices. Now, as I said before, this is an extremely lightweight unit, and that includes these steps here. These are so light, even grandma's gonna be able to lift these bad boys up, and I promise that. My favorite thing about these steps though, other than them being super lightweight and easy to lift up whenever you're done, is that they have these holes in them, so you're gonna be able to wipe your feet off and walk into your camper without strolling gravel or campground dirt into your unit. So you're gonna keep it nice and clean. We've also got this very accessible handle here. So if you have any mobility issues, that's not gonna be a problem for this Brinkley. Now, let's check out storage. Over on our storage side, as you can see, we have unobstructed pass-through storage. So if you're looking to fit any long chairs or tables, they are gonna fit in here perfectly. Another thing about this that's really nice is they're not going to slide around because we've got a little grip material here on the ground. This is also going to be really nice because you're going to be able to just wipe this down if you throw your muddy hoses in there or anything like that that you don't want to get inside of your camper. It's going to be a very easy cleanup on this material of floor. Also, I want to mention over on that other side is our convenience space. So once you pull up to that campground, you're going to have all your little knobs and handles over there to mess with, and it's going to be an all-one convenient location. Now, let's check out the inside. Something that's going to be really nice about this camper is that you'll notice right up above me as soon as you walk in, you do have your AC unit, but that's not all. Throughout this camper, it has 2 ducted air vents, so that means wherever you're standing, you're going to get that really nice airflow. Let's check out our storage options that's right next to it. The first thing that I want to mention is this control panel. So this is where you're going to be able to control your living room lights, your outside awning lights, water pump, USB, all that good stuff right from your fingertips. We also have our awning where we can retract or extend it, as well as our slides. Over here in our actual storage area, we do have plenty of space to store all of those jackets, blankets, linens, anything you need a big space for, even dog food. This would be the perfect space for it because you have plenty of room. We also have a place for you to hang items. So if you're wanting to hang bulkier items in here, instead of the bedroom, you're gonna have plenty of room for that as soon as you walk in, kind of like coats, jackets, things like that. This shelf over here is also removable, so if you have taller items like those jackets, you're gonna be able to pop that shelf out and you're gonna have that full room for that. Over here in our living space, we do have these gorgeous and really comfortable recliners. I always love a recliner, but the #1 reason I love it is because you are right across from your TV, so that makes movie watching even better. Get your popcorn, get your phone, and relax. Another thing that I'll mention, we do have outlets here, so if you work from home, you're gonna have a really nice space to do that. You're gonna be able to charge all of your computers and devices right beside of your couch. Another thing is that we do have cup holders here with a huge pocket of storage where you can throw your devices and your remotes in here, and they're gonna fit very well in there. Right behind us on this other side, we do have a lot of natural lighting. Now we have these closed right now for privacy. So if you want it dark and blacked out for that movie watching, that's gonna be perfect. Or during the day, you can open them up and get all those campsite views. Now let's talk about our entertainment. One thing that I want to mention is that, as you can see, this is a very open concept floor plan. So you're able to see your kitchen, your recliners, your beds right behind us, and your TVs right here, along with your dining area, which we'll pull out. We also have a slide over in this area, so you are actually able to even access your bathroom, your fridge, your recliners, and everything that's necessary to access while your slide is in. So that's amazing. Usually that doesn't happen. So over here is our TV that I was talking about. This is directly across from your little couches here. And we also have a really nice window under it, as I said, with those shades again that can black out the sun, or if you want to see those campground views, you can open that as well. Something else that is really cool about this camper is that it actually comes with this Bluetooth speaker. So you're able to move this around. If you want to listen to your TV really loudly, you're going to be able to do that with this, or even turn on some music. You can also take it with you around the campsite if you're watching the game. That'll be really nice. You can also throw it in your backpack if you're hiking, or take it to the pool. So that's really cool. We have our dining table here, which I'll show y'all in just a bit. But right under it, we have even more storage, which is perfect for those PlayStations, Xboxes, board games, and even CDs if you have a CD player, which is cool if you do. There's also another place right here. This is specifically built in for this speaker so that while you're driving, things aren't gonna roll around. So that's awesome. Let's check out that dining table. Over here, we now have converted this into our very nice dining area. As you can see, this has plenty of space for you to enjoy a quick meal, play some games, even use this as an office space if you prefer that. That would be a really great space for that. Also, these chairs are really nice. They match the recliners perfectly, so it's very aesthetic, very cute. Everything matches, which I love. It makes the camper even more cohesive. These also fold up really compact and flat, and you actually can store these under your bed in a bag that specifically was made for them from Brinkley. Also right here, we do have a drawer that is perfect for your catch-alls, your junk drawer, or you can even use this as a silverware drawer, which is perfect for that. Speaking of silverware, let's check out that kitchen. But one thing that I forgot to mention before we get into that kitchen is that this comes equipped with a Lippert thin shade, which is really different compared to most affordable half-ton towable campers. So this is really nice, but underneath that we have our Lippert screen defender, which is perfect if you have dogs that like to claw at the door, or even kids that are a little rowdy and like to thrash around. They're not gonna break through that. Let's check out that kitchen now. The first thing that we're gonna get to is our pantry. I love a huge pantry, especially for an affordable travel trailer. This has a ton of room. There's even an outlet back here, so you're able to put your small coffee maker here with your little cups and coffee grounds, and it's all gonna fit in this area. This space here is tall enough for those cereal boxes and pantry items like flour, sugar. All of those larger items are going to fit in here for sure. The thing that I do want to mention is this really nice fridge. It is a dual swing fridge, so that means if you're stocking your pantry and want to, take things from the pantry and pop them in this fridge, you can open it from this side, but you can also open it from this other side whenever you are cooking. It also comes with this huge freezer, which is great for those meal preps, those meals that you just want to pop in the microwave, and all of your frozen goods. Across from that, we have this really nice condensed storage area. This is great for hanging those things like hats or even your hoodies or bulky items. Also, if you come in from the campsite and want to hang your backpack up, these are going to be perfect for that. Let's get into our kitchen. Over in our cooking area here, we have a whole corner dedicated to cooking up those really good meals, and all of this storage is for sure going to help you. Right here would be perfect for those cups, plates, anything smaller, but I do want to mention how huge this microwave is. This is bigger than my one at my house, which is pretty nice for a condensed and lightweight travel trailer. Over here, we have our standard 3-burner stove, which is super nice, very fancy, but we still have plenty of room right here for chopping up those veggies and cooking them over here. We also have our built-in trash can, which I love, and above that we do have our built-in paper towel holder. If you're like me and you get messy when you're cooking, you are able to take this out, tear off those paper towels while you're cooking and clean up. It stores really nicely right there, and this would be perfect to put your trash bags in too. Right beside of that, we do have even more storage pockets and drawers. These drawers right here at the bottom is really deep, so you're going to be able to put your cooking spray, anything like that in there and let it still fit. These drawers up here are great for those cooking spoons and little utensils like that. Another thing that's great about these drawers is that they are dovetail drawers, as you can see, so that means that they're going to hold up for years of camping, which is great. Let's check out our sink area. This is our sink area. Over here, we have even more room for those dishes to dry. Also, they can dry over here on what the sink comes with, which is really nice, but we'll get into that in a bit. We do have these huge cabinets here. That's perfect for those plates and cups, just extra storage, whatever you want to use that for. We have a retractable sink here that's really pretty. It's gold and black, so that's really nice. And this farmhouse kitchen sink, so that's going to make washing those huge pots and pans after you're done cooking really easily. So that's a great feature to have. And like I said, it comes with this drying rack, so that takes up less room on your counter space here. We do have more huge drawers here. These are great for even more utensils and cooking supplies, even things like your mats and things like that you need to use to cook. So over here, we are actually dishwasher prepped, which is a great thing I would want in my RV, and our service department is awesome, so they can definitely hook you up with that. Now let's check out our bathroom. Over in our bathroom, we are gonna have even more amenities. So first thing that I wanna talk about is this porcelain foot flush toilet. It's really nice when you have a porcelain toilet compared to the other units. Since this is a more affordable unit, that's something that you wouldn't expect. Up above those, we do have more of these hooks, and I didn't mention before, but these are heavy duty, so if you have heavier objects to hang on here, they're gonna be okay because these are metal. So that's really nice. We have even more storage, and this is great because you can hide that storage since there's doors on this. You can put all of your towels, wash rags, and things like that that you want to take and leave in the bathroom. That is perfect for that. Over here, we have our towel hook, which is nice to have to take up less space on the vanity here. And this vanity has plenty of room here as well to do your makeup, put your toothbrush on, get really comfy in your home away from home. We have our beautiful gold sink. I love gold, so this is a really nice accent that I love. And we have even more storage here at the bottom. This would be great for cleaning supplies or toiletries, anything that you need there. And right beside of that, we do have our cubbies that's great for toilet paper and even extra paper towels if you want to keep them there. But let's check out that shower. Over here in our shower, as you can see, there's plenty of headroom, which is the #1 thing that we get asked. Yes, this travel trailer may be small and compact, but you're gonna get all the room possible. You even have a skylight here if you're extra tall. I'm 5'7", so we've got lots of height here. Over here, we have a really nice shower head, and we even have a retractable one over here, so it's perfect if you got muddy dogs or even muddy kids after a long day of camping. You're gonna be able to get them in this tub, hose them off, close this door, and all the water is gonna stay inside of the shower, just how we like it. Another nice thing that's not standard for these travel trailers that are affordable is this one-piece fiberglass shower. So that means there's gonna be no seams down at the bottom, no cracks, no room for mold. So that's gonna be really nice in upkeeping your trailer. Over here, we also have plenty of storage. If you're like me, you get so annoyed when you're in the shower at a hotel or even a camper when there's nowhere to keep your shampoo, conditioner, and soap. So we're gonna have no issues here. Now, I bet you were wondering what was behind this curtain that whole time. Well, this is it. This is our bedroom. Right here, we do have a queen size bed, which is really nice and cozy, but my favorite part about this bed is that it has little nooks over here, so you're able to fit your devices when you charge them, your CPAPs if you need to, but that's not my absolute favorite part. I like what is next to them. That is our really nice headboard here. You're not gonna hit your head on accident and get a concussion. You're gonna be okay. It's fabric and it's super soft. Now, also in the bed, we are gonna get to later, whenever you lift it up, you have extra storage, and we will show you where we keep those chairs that we were talking about in the dining area. Before we get to that, let's check out all of our storage. Over here, we have 2 times the storage. That means this side is gonna match this other side. So over here, we have little cubbies that's gonna be perfect for those books, magazines, even shoes if you have a lot of shoes like me, unfortunately, fortunately. So over up here, we have even more storage that you can put those extra linens and blankets at. But the best part is this part that has those hanging hooks, we already showed y'all before, we have even more storage up front, but we have more hanging hooks here in this closet where you can keep all of your clothes and jackets. This is the perfect sock drawer or even junk drawer or nightstand, just whatever you want to keep in there. Now, let's check out what's under the bed. Here it is. We have even more storage. This compact travel trailer is not missing out on any room. This is where we keep our chairs. It also comes with a really nice bag to keep them in, which is really cool. I've honestly never seen that before, so that's a great amenity to have here. We also have extra drawers for storage for your t-shirts and things like that that you want to keep down there. So if you're interested in this Brinkley or any other model on the Brinkley line, be sure that you skip those corporate guys and you buy from a family-owned and operated business like us here in Cookeville, Tennessee. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or even visit us online at cookevilleRV.com where your adventure awaits.